What you most want is what you most can't have, and what you most can't have is what you already had and lost. Right? Let's start off this video with that one quote. And yeah, I went to watch this movie like a few days ago with my brother. I hope he's watching this video. Shout out to him. And I really loved the movie. It was like I just loved the entire like story. But other than that, the visuals were really like breathtaking for me, especially. But I'm going to talk about what the sirens scene actually meant. Right? Let's just get into it. See, basically, what the scene, according to me, it represents all the worldly desires, right? And these desires, they seem like they are calling out your name, right? And they're whispering in your ears in a very comforting voice when you are in a state of peril, like Odysseus, right? He was away from his home and he was like returning home, and he was losing hope every day that whether or not he would reach his home or not. And those voices, they provided him a sense of comfort. Hence this quote, right? This is what it means. The voices, they provided him a sense of comfort, and they made him want to stay. And as we all know, one of the greatest emphasis in this video in this sorry in the movie was on the fact that comfort will always stop you and will always act as the biggest hurdle in your journey of getting back home, like for Odysseus, right? More than anything, more than monster, like literal monsters, right? Comfort will be a very big obstacle for you, right? And this is like exactly what it meant. Basically, the sirens, they named out your desires in a very beautiful and in a very comforting manner, right? It's like it sounded like you need those desires to be fulfilled and those conditions to be met just for you to live further, that you can't live without them anymore, that they would finally scratch that one itch that you have, right? When you actually jump in the water out of the boat and you start reaching towards the island of the sirens, and you seem like you're basically like you seem like you're going to get everything you're going to get everything that you want, that all of your desires and all of your needs are going to be finally met, right? Do you know what happens after then? You die, you are killed. And the worst part is that you die in like indulging in your worst desires and giving into your worst desires, right? And especially back then, like during the during the Trojan War times, the honor of a man and the honor of a king and a warrior was valued so much that if you showed your back to death and you walked out of a war, you were considered a coward. That was considered worse than dying. So imagine a warrior surviving all of those things, surviving 20 years without reaching their home, like staying away from their home and facing such a great war with so many consequences and calamities, and still giving in to your pleasure. This is what that actually means, right? According to me. And the scene, it impacted me in a way that like all the other scenes in the movie, they were also like really impactful, and I really felt a lot of the emotions that were trying to be conveyed through Christopher Nolan and his screenplay. But overall, this scene really connected in a way because it seems like you're getting nowhere in life, and then you feel like indulging in your worst desires. Maybe it's like eating a lot of junk food, going on a like eating spree, and just eating a lot, for example, just for an example, or giving into your worst desires, for example, like you know whatever people do, like for example, if you're a smoker and if you have a problem smoking and you've quit, it's been a while since you quit, and you feel like now, okay, I'm back in a stressful situation, and you have been in the situation, sorry, you have been in this stressful situation for a very long time, and you feel like giving in to the old voices in your head to just take one more hit, right? That is what it feels like. It feels like that one hit could finally provide you with the comfort and the love and the dopamine that you want. Instead, it makes everything worse, right? Now I'll make a separate video on how to tackle all these obstacles, but I just wanted to tell you what I derived from this scene and why the movie itself, it connected with me, not just because of this one scene, but this one scene, it really spoke to me, right? Being a self-improvement creator and a person who has been trying to improve in all aspects of his life, I sorry, it's a part of my job, like it's a part of my life and my like future job, maybe this side project, whatever, is to derive meaning out of normal things. And this actually impacted me in a really great way, right? Thank you for watching. This was a really short one, I think, but I just needed to talk about this because it meant a lot of things, and I just wanted to share my point of view on it, right? Thank you for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more content like this, comment any question, any query, any doubt, any constructive criticism, always welcomed by me. You know me, I'm like your brother. You can ask me anything in the comment box down below, and I'll try to make a video on that topic as well, right? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.